The smallest fish in school. Ding-a-ling! It was lunchtime at Mr. Crab's school for fish. "Race you to the fish food," said Spike the swordfish to Danny the dolphin. "Wait for me!" cried little Fish as he swam along behind. Little Fish waggled his tail and wiggled his fins, but he couldn't keep up. Swoosh! Everyone darted off. They gobbled up the fish food. Chomp, 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 chomp. "I'm fed up of being small," said little Fish sadly. Soon lunchtime was over. "This afternoon we are going to study the coral reef," said Mr. Crab. Danny and Spike thought that sounded boring. "We want to see something exciting," they said. While Mr. Crab was talking about seahorses, Danny and Spike snuck off to explore. "Can I come too?" asked little Fish. "If you can keep up," replied Spike. "See you at the shipwreck," called Danny. Whoosh! Danny and Spike disappeared into the ship. "Wait for me!" shouted little Fish. Suddenly he heard a cry. "Help! Help!" Danny and Spike were about to be eaten by a shark. "Leave my friends alone!" cried little Fish angrily. "You are the smallest fish I've ever seen," said the shark with a jiggle. "I won't bother eating you." "There's nothing wrong with being small," said little Fish. "Pick on someone your own size, you big bully." "I'm going to gobble you up in one go," shouted the shark. And suddenly little Fish felt very scared. "Swim, little Fish!" cried Danny and Spike. Snap, snap went the shark with his sharp, shiny teeth. "I'll catch you, tiny fish," said the hungry shark. Swish! Little Fish flicked his tail. He wiggled and wiggled, and then he darted, swoosh, through a porthole. Snap, snap went the shark, and then suddenly he got stuck. "Ha ha!" said little Fish. "You silly old shark, you're far too big to fit through that hole." Danny and Spike swam back to Mr. Crab. "Little Fish saved us from the shark!" they cried. "Three cheers for brave little Fish!" said Mr. Crab. Little Fish may have been the smallest fish in this class, but now he was the biggest hero in the school. The end.